Hey guys, it's Aubrey Shaw, and our latest stats have just come in, so I wanted to get on and do a market update for you. It's been a wild couple of years in Austin, but 2023 has really shown us that our market is steadying out and that it has steadied. Despite rising interest rates, the buyer consumer confidence in Austin is greater, and buyers are buying properties again, and we're seeing that our market has stabilized. So we've seen the dip where the prices even came down as much as 25% in value. Now, with our latest market stats, we're right at about 10% below those peak values when we compare it to June of last year. Now, next month is July of last year, and that's when our market really had that slip down. And so I think next month's stats are going to look a lot different, a lot better even than this month's stats. However, this month's stats do look very good. The number one thing being that our pending properties is up and it's steady, and that is our major indicator of are people buying in this market, are properties going under contract. And they are, y'all. Interest rates right now are around, well, they hit a little over 7% earlier this week, which is kind of a high note for them, but they have dropped back down to just below 7% as of today. Those are always going to fluctuate. There's always opinions on what they're going to do, and it's always the truth that nobody knows. So the best time to buy real estate is when you need to buy real estate, you want to buy real estate. It's the best time because you can always refi that property down the road. Also, sellers are more willing to help you buy down that interest rate up front, either with a buy down program, which just temporarily lowers your interest rate, or by buying down points for you so that you can get an interest rate decrease there. Months of inventory for Austin. We saw it come up just a hair from last month, but generally it's been coming down for the last, I'd say, 4 or 5 months. So we just popped up a hair to right above 3 months of inventory. Our inventory has stayed low through this entire market, through its ups, through its downs. For the last 4 years, our inventory has been extremely low. So that is an indicator that Austin is a desirable place to live. People aren't fleeing this market in any way. We still have jobs and quality of life to offer here. And compared to the nation, we are still considered a very affordable place to live, where you can get a lot of house and a lot of yard for a lower price than a lot of different areas. Sellers are getting close to their list price. They are getting 96, 98% of their list prices. This is an indicator that buyers and sellers are starting to see eye to eye. There was a period where sellers were way up here and the buyers' perceived value was way below what probably even real market value was at that time. That gap is starting to close, and buyers and sellers are starting to see eye to eye. They are being cooperative, and they're starting to agree on the values in this market. It also means that sellers need to sell, well, some of them, and that buyers need to buy, some of them. So that's an unavoidable, truth to the real estate market. I think I covered just about all of it, y'all. Our market is steadying. If you're a seller, you've got to price it right. You've got to price it right, or you're just going to sit there. There's a real big disparity in our market right now where some homes, they'll still get a contract in just 2 weeks on market, maybe even multiple offers. And some properties have just been sitting there for almost an entire year. As a seller, you've got to price it right. You've got to be flexible and make smart moves in this market. And depending on your price range, you may need to be willing to offer some sort of an incentive on those interest rates, especially if you're in an area with a lot of new home competition, because those are being offered to buyers from the new homes. If you're a buyer, yes, our interest rates are higher, but there are programs to buy those down. There are seller programs to help buy that down, and you always have that option to refi in the future. I mean, that's what all of us did. That's what I did when I bought my first home. rates were at 7-8%, and they started coming down, and we started refiing, and then we'd refi again. And that's really how most of us have a low interest rate now as homeowners. So just get in the game, buyers. And of course, if there's anything I can do to help y'all, please reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I'm always here for any of your real estate needs. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye.